here today to invite two of our wonderful friends from Mage and Maine, High Priestess Hair Salon, and overall Divine Feminine Epicenter in Herndon, Virginia. Vanessa Rose and Huda are here to bring their partners and proprietors of Mage and Maine. Welcome, guys. How are you today? Good to see you.
Welcome,
Happy
guys.
to be here.
Yes.
Hi.
Oh my
Hello.
gosh,
Hello.
man. This is a great spring so far for me on my end. How about you guys?
It's going well. It's already
Okay.
busy. I'm like, how is it
Love
almost
it.
July? I mean, I know we're just in June, but it does feel like that.
Yeah.
Just summer shuttling through. Firewalker, how about you?
Well, you know how it is in New Orleans. We have like a 4-minute
Uh-huh.
spring, and then it's just hot again. So yeah,
Yeah.
we're pretty
Yeah.
much just in the middle of, stay inside, make it from air conditioning to air conditioning, and just survive. So yeah, that's where we're at right now.
Don't miss the summers in New Orleans. I don't miss the summer at all.
It's
Like it's
tough.
you're just
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
get through it. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
But we
yeah.
like the energy, and
Um,
we like the beauty of the summer. We like nature. We like the sun, but sometimes it's a little too hot, so you got to escape. It's better at dusk and dawn. So those are the times
mhm.
for us, for sure.
I saw that movie, actually. I saw that movie. That was a
Indeed.
good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Yes, indeed.
yeah, yeah,
Watch out.
yeah,
Watch out.
yeah, yeah.
They'll get you. Speaking of vampires
Um,
in New Orleans, yeah.
oh, there's that. Yeah,
Yes,
for
indeed.
sure.
That's another
Well,
podcast.
Russell, what are you doing,
Yes,
buddy?
it is.
Uh-huh.
So what do you guys do, and how did you guys get there? I know, Vanessa, you work a long time with hair, and I know, Huda, you've done a lot with that as well. How did you end up not just at a place that does hair, but at a place that does everything that you do? So take us into that journey and what you guys do.
Well, it's actually kind of interesting. Huda and I have been friends and worked together for, well, we knew each other for a long time, 25 years.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I didn't
Huda was
realize you guys knew
actually
each other
my
that long.
apprentice when I opened
Oh,
my
shut
other
up.
salon. And then we parted ways, both went on our own journeys in life and spirituality. And then we reconnected just as I was like birthing up the idea of Mage and Maine. And it was definitely divine because we both had become Reiki practitioners. We both had been on this wild spiritual journey, kind of healing our religious trauma from each of our different backgrounds. And we came together and we're like, wouldn't it be cool if we could combine energy work with hairdressing and turn it into cord cutting ceremonies? And here we are.
It was just total alignment because we were on the same path until we kind of merged back together. So it was truly magical. We would just manifest and talk about what we would want to do. And we were like, let's incorporate intuition and tarot readings while our clients are waiting. And let's do Reiki while we're shampooing. We're already touching the crown chakra. So it was just magic. We would sit there every weekend and just manifest. And here it
That's
is.
beautiful. So when Vanessa, when you and I were having some meetings about when you're going on tour with the Joyful Chair and that sort of thing, and we were talking about Persephone and whatnot, was that before you brought it to Huda or after?
That was before because
Okay,
I was
a long time ago. Yeah,
I was on my journey of teaching
right.
energy and connection for quite a long time in the beauty
Mhm.
space.
Mhm.
And then when we came back together, it was kind of like, well, how can we take these concepts and provide a healing service and space for women to really learn how to tap into their power?
And merge all the elements together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't tell you, being like on the ground floor of you kind of hashing out some of these ideas and talking with you about it and then seeing it come into fruition has been so amazing for me. It's really, you talk about manifesting, like you guys did it. So that's
Well, you
fantastic.
told me 20 years ago, stop being a baby witch and grow up and be a big
Oops.
girl witch.
Guilty.
I remember you
do
talking
that.
about her as a client of yours and talking about these folks that you knew that wanted to do a hair. You were telling me about this stuff as it was happening, and I didn't know you two weirdos. And then when I met you guys are fantastic
You know
just
how long ago
practitioners
that
and
was,
women.
right? When I was bringing it up. Yeah, you were like, what?
Yeah, because he was telling me about what you guys were doing and telling me about he was trying to get this thing started. He was trying to do some work and it was just a really cool manifestation process for him on his side of it. So that's dope. One question I do have, because I like to kind of dig into why you are where you are now. What were the traditions that you had to break away from? Now, obviously, individually, if you could tell a little bit about your earlier path and how that became a more spirited path later. So, how did that happen?
Magical origin story. Magical
Yes,
origin
it is
story.
the magical origin story from Walking the Crossroads.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Well, mine was kind of twofolded. My grandmother was very intuitive, which she read tarot, read tea leaves. So I was given that gift young, but my mother was very religious. So I grew up in the foundation of the Christian church.
And I grew up in a Muslim family where if you would speak outside of the box, you would be burning in hell if you were.
Right.
Sure.
So, but I've had so many spiritual transformative experiences that I would question outside the box. And then my whole vision changed about what religion is, and it turned toward more spirituality and the oneness that we're all connected. And then I started questioning about death and the afterlife and what is consciousness, and then the Reiki healing and the intuition with the tarot, and it just domino effect of wanting to know more and more.
Yeah, you guys know, like one thing just opens the door to another. Like it's like I know nothing is how I feel, because there's just still so much to learn and to
I
to
feel
know
like
on
that
this
is
journey.
the absolute best spiritual place to be in, is saying, I have a certain amount of experiences that have led me to this moment, but I guarantee the adventure is still ongoing and I know nothing, because
Yeah.
everything that's coming next is a new thing. It's building upon past things. Yeah, I try to tell people that, because I was actually having this conversation with a lady who's a reader at the store that I work at, and she was talking about kind of like the mountaintop and like how she got to that place. And I said, but when you're at the mountaintop, don't you realize that you're still at the bottom of the next mountain?
Right.
And she was like,
Perfect
oh,
analogy.
snap, you messed me up with that one. And I was like, yeah, well, sometimes you gotta keep it
But
fresh.
that
Yeah,
is
for
kind
sure.
of, I mean, if you talk about faith or belief or trusting in whoever, whatever, the universal source, creation, love, whatever you want to refer to it as, it is kind of staying in that humble space of not knowing and trusting. Like that is the practice. It's just trusting that the universe has got me, that it's all going to work out in my favor if I can tap into that frequency.
It's faith-based.
Yeah.
It's faith-based. Now, it doesn't need to be a dogmatic faith. You know,
Right.
I don't know if you still turn towards Mecca or do prayers or any of that, but you don't have to. You can do your version of whatever works for you, and there's still some, but you got to go to humility in the face of divinity. You got to have some humility, whatever that divinity is exactly. So, and you could
You
be your
know,
own divinity, but you have to, have that practice. So.
Something, right.
one of the
Yeah.
things that Huda and I really free women of when they sit with us up here in ceremony is a lot of religious trauma. And you can define, I love what you just said, Darren, because like you gave me that, like you can create your own spiritual practice, whatever works for you.
Yeah.
And just women receiving that, it's like, oh,
It's
it's
freedom, and it gives you the power without the guilt and the dogma and the judgment of other beliefs that we're born into. It gives you the permission to think outside the box, and it really gives women peace and power to realign with what they really believe in and open their beliefs as well.
And you give them permission, right? Like it's just, you're another person that actually knows some things that if you from your own experience, this has been very liberating for you, and you're saying it's okay.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, it's okay to still be an Orthodox Catholic, but also talk to Odin, the All-Father of the Norse gods. It's okay to do that. And they're like, are you serious? I'm like, in New Orleans, we do it all the time. There's 4 streets. There's streets named after the Muses in New Orleans. There's an Odin Street in New Orleans. Am I right?
I love
Yes,
that.
indeed.
Yeah. You're driving down Odin Street
Yeah,
you know, like
and that's
there it is.
a fun street at 3 a.m. If your third eye's
No,
open,
it's
I'm
not. No,
sure.
it's not.
No, maybe not. Yeah,
You
but
don't want
okay,
to be on Odin Street.
right.
He is the
So
god of war. Yeah.
another thing that we like to ask in a way is like, do you feel like because you transitioned through some of the dogma and indoctrination from your earlier life, that it's kind of your purpose and your thing to do to tell other people that it's okay
Mhm.
to transition through these things and become more universal? And I know that's part of your practice. It's kind of a dumb question, but I'm just saying, like, do you feel like that's something that you were supposed to do in this life?
I definitely own that as like a purpose now for myself. You do too.
I do too. Maybe, I mean, I'm very gentle. Both of us are with how to not offend people's beliefs. But again, we guide women to
Mhm.
give them permission to believe what they want, but also to be open and not feel guilty about things as well. So we really just kind of give them the space to do that here. And we have women from all walks of life. I mean, we have atheists and women that are witchy like us, or Muslims and Catholics with different kind of guilt. And we give them the permission to say it's okay. And and some of them will say, some women will come here. Very few women will come here and refuse the tarot reading, for example, because they think it's the devil. Very few. I think like maybe twice in the years we've been open. Yeah, but we respect that. So we don't push anything, and
Right.
we just let them kind of lead the way and nudge them.
What's beautiful is you get so many walks of life and so many international people from all over the world geographically are in the DC, the tri-state area. So you get so much floral, like all this beautiful, like different cultures and mix of ideologies and things. And I love the openness about it. So I love coming back into town and getting to interact with that. So can you run down you gave me a little right before we started, some of your services and things that you offer. So can you talk a little bit about what you do at the Mage and Main? What's going on?
Yeah, well, besides our moon circles that we do full moons, we do the new moons, we do journeying with drumming. We always have with these events, we have a letting go ceremony, we have a manifesting ceremony, we share our experiences of the week or what we're feeling. We do some drumming with the shaman, our shaman Nina. She does the drumming journey where we kind of go inward and talk about what we see, any visions or messages. And then besides the monthly lunar phases and holidays, we have the hair ceremonies, which Vanessa could talk about as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm a little bit curious about those. Yeah.
Yeah, our hair ceremonies, they're long services, and they're really, we believe that if you do a ceremony of any kind, you're really kind of stamping a moment in time, and you're not the same after the ceremony. So the idea is a level up, an upgrade, right? A tapping in. And here at Mage, we refer to our highest aspect as our goddess energy or the goddess within. And we're really trying to lead women into tapping into that, whatever that looks like for you. But your goddess energy. And we do that by when they enter, they change into a caftan to kind of get into the goddess spirit.
Comfortable and free.
We have a ritual where they cleanse themselves before the ceremony. And then we have them sit where Huda and I are sitting, and they have a detoxifying foot soak while we talk about what are we letting go? What are we trying to call into your life? What do you want to embody a sense of? And they're enjoying a detoxifying foot soak while we're doing a reading. And then once we've done all of that, we move into
I didn't know that. Okay.
we move into our other room here, which is the main room where we do hair, magic hair, Mage and Main. And we have a head spa where we do an incredible cranial sacral therapy and Reiki energy, different modalities of energy work while we are treating their scalp and their hair. And then after that, we move into a cord cutting with the haircut.
So the cord cutting is part of all your hair ceremonies have some sort of cord cutting going on. And the cranial sacral is a big part of the nexus of it, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Craniosacral, the energy work.
Mhm.
We use sound frequency,
Oh, good. Yeah.
pendulums.
To check the chakra openings.
I use sound so much now, and I have to tell you, before my mentor passed, she said tonality is the key to the next leveling up. It's the next stage of New Age philosophy. Right before she passed, and I was just like, "Oh my God, are you kidding?" I've just been spending so much time with that, and it's the whole reason I use a cowbell when I'm clearing malevolent spirits out of the space. Same way, same reason.
You only do that because of Saturday
That's
Night
great.
Live,
I didn't
bro.
know what the nuts and bolts were.
Yeah.
What?
I was saying
What'd
you
you
only
say?
do that because of
Oh,
Saturday
the
Night
cowbell.
Live.
Yeah, I
'cause
know. Everybody says it.
you need a little cowbell.
Everybody,
Yeah.
Will Ferrell
Yeah.
and thing.
Need a little
Yeah,
cowbell.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
Need a little
whole thing. Yeah,
cowbell,
everybody
man.
says that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
No,
okay.
no, I get
All
that
right.
though. I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
That
I think that I do believe, obviously, as a musician, I think that sound is something that we can all share together beyond the mental chatter
Mhm.
and even beyond thoughts that we're having. Because when we hear sound, we kind of go into the water together, and that is a place where we're all from, in the womb, in the universe. You know,
Mhm.
little bit of that frequency goes a long way in getting
Mhm.
people to open up and forget that they think that they're different, or they, you know, their perception of the world is something. Because you get them all dancing together, you get them all moving together, they forget all of that, and they just go into the animalistic spirit mode, and we're just doing it. And that's, oh, that's a place I really wish we could all get to, or more, you know, obviously. But you know, sound frequency is dope. The way that you guys take from the feet to the crown, like you're really doing, like you're releasing energy. It's kind of like ceremonial magic here. I'm saying this is just my perception of it, but you know, I'm a nerd about this stuff. But
It
it kind of
is.
seems like,
Yeah,
It
to
is.
me, it
It's
seems like
magic.
it
you're
is.
releasing into the, like, to the ground, to the earth, grounding the negativity out of the body and all the toxins, to clear the channel for the body to be renovated and spiritualized out of the crown into the hair, and then cutting what doesn't serve you. Like, the whole thing is a purification ritual, and
Yeah,
I
the
think
whole
that
thing.
is very
Yes.
cool. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
it
glad I know
takes,
the nuts and bolts of it.
yeah, because
Yeah.
that's a trip, but that whole thing, it's like, it has, it's a haircut, but it's like a whole healing ritual, and the goddess centric thing. I think so many more people would benefit from something like this. So I think you guys are doing really cool work. That sounds dope.
It
Indeed.
it definitely helps women shift into a different frequency, for sure.
Yeah.
It's wonderful when they come back and they tell us this happened and then this happened and then this happened and then this happened, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm so happy that I was a part of your upgrade.
Mhm.
So let me ask you, if someone has like dreadlocks, or a woman comes in with dreadlocks or what have you, does that translate as well, or
Yeah.
does it make it? Yeah, you have just ways to do everything you're doing within that
Absolutely.
paradigm. Okay, beautiful,
Absolutely.
beautiful. Mhm.
Yeah. Hair is hair. We do it all.
Okay, all right. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you
I've
guys
been had to
also,
get a haircut in a while, so
what?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what you can do with Darren. You might have to just give him like a scalp massage and tell him to get out. But what you guys also do, you have classes, right?
Oil
You have
me up, yeah.
classes, and you have
That's
people
about
coming in like this wacko is coming in to
Yeah,
do
We do
workshops.
workshops.
a
We of course
workshop.
have had Darren here.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
Darren,
Yes.
We're happy to
what are
have
you
him.
Yeah.
what are you
Yeah, I
doing?
used to
Because I
do
know that
readings
you're
there.
starting that
Wow, like
soon. What are
13
you
years
doing
ago.
coming
Yeah.
up? What class are you doing?
Yeah. So the 20th, I'll be there for readings during the day, and then I have a workshop. And the workshop, this is fantastic. So it's abundance-based workshop centered on the summer, the time when we're growing all of our necessities, so that we can edge into fall to the harvest season. So this time is time to grow. So I as a highlight, I picked Demeter. Demeter is the mother of Persephone and the goddess of the store, which I thought was adequate. And we don't think about Demeter as much because we have this whole story of Persephone. But when you think about Demeter, she is literally the Hellenistic Gaia. She is the mother of the plants and the trees and everything around you. So that vegetation, that everything we eat, from produce to fruit to, and then the animals that feed on the fruit, like that's something to think about. We can send our energy through the ground and through the plants and then grow our own necessities. Like, what do we need to grow? And be humble and be penitent and offer some appreciation of what she does for us in this time of the year. I think that'd be great. Oshun she is the West African and Yoruba goddess of the river and of divine sensuality, divine feminine sensuality and passion and beauty and fertility. Dude, like she's like, so, living in Atlanta and then being right on the river there, you could feel that just West African queen energy just flowing right through you. And and that's a big part of what Atlanta is. And there's a lot of that in New Orleans because it's all tributaries and rivers. So I'm going to bring some of that ideology. I don't know if you've done much with Oshun in the store, but I think it
We
would be great.
haven't.
That's why I asked higher energy, and that's what I got. And then Freya, who is one of the best manifestors for like positivity and abundance and divine beauty. So there's going to be a lot of beauty and a lot of manifesting abundance, and that's what the workshop's going to be about. So I'm excited to
That's
bring
what
it
we're
there.
about. We're so excited.
We
Okay.
are.
Yeah, I'm excited about it, and I'm excited to see you guys again and to do readings. I love seeing all the people that come in for readings are just really is as multidimensional as I am, and that's saying a lot. So, what do you have coming up other than my workshop on the 20th? Is there anything else that people should be taking a look at for you guys coming up?
We have that, and we started last year. I live on a lake in Reston, and we started some witchy moonlit and new moon boat rides last year. So we're gonna do some of those throughout the summer, not in the space, but over on my boat. And that's really magical to be on the water and be doing a ceremony with a group of women holding circle.
And I want to go on one at some point. You guys told me I could go one day.
Yeah, me too, Darren.
Yeah.
I would be excited.
Maybe we can do it the night before. Hopefully
Yes.
that would work out. That would be fun.
Okay, cool.
I've seen some footage from
Well,
that, and that looks so cool, by the way. Because I saw you guys when you shared
does.
some of it from last year. It looks so awesome. So, yeah, that looks fun.
I had a little FOMO, about that one. Yeah, little FOMO on that one, but that's
Indeed.
okay. That's
Darren and all the ladies.
well, I don't know, but and you guys are a joy to be around, and it's just the energy's great too. So that's important. So we will be looking forward to seeing you in a couple. I will, and then this guy, always keep an eye out for him. And we love having you guys on the pod. So thanks for sharing about everything. And please, if you're like and subscribe. If you want to come see these girls in Herndon, Virginia, right outside DC, please do so because they really are bringing a lot of positivity into that area of the country. So, and we'll see you again on Walking the Crossroads.